Let's take a look at the stock market. Let's start with the weekly chart. Let me get to the weekly drawing set here. We've been talking about this for a while. It's important to keep track of all time frames. At bare minimum, every day you should be looking at weekly, daily, hourly, 15-minute, and 5-minute. So when trades come up for any of those time frames, you have an idea of what the market's doing on all those time frames. Really important. So let's take a look at the weekly chart here for the S&P 500. These are the futures we're looking at. You can see this week, which just started today, a little tiny little red candlestick. I think there's a little bit more for this week. Possibly, we've already hit the high for this week, but there might be a little bit more in this. We may get up just a little bit higher. We'll see how the week plays out. Still got these divergence dots that kind of crept in here a little while ago, but I think that was more when you see a dip like that and there's divergence in the middle of it, sometimes actually means prices will go up, and this is exactly what happened. Okay, don't forget about August 13th. I do think we'll see a cycle low right there, which lines up pretty well with the daily chart. Now, again, just look at these cycles. They've been bang on really, really well here for quite a while. Not this one though. Not that one. Right, just gangbusters. Flattened out. We see that, you'll see a price action do that on any kind of time frame for a cycle. If you see it flatten out like that, that's usually a very strong cycle. You know, as long as prior to that it was moving up, right? Which is exactly what happened here. Very strong cycle. Okay, let's look at the daily. Let's see what's happening on the daily chart. Okay, so here we are on the daily. Got this kind of evening star looking candlestick. I talked about, I think it was last Friday, I said, keep an eye on this number right here. Last Friday, look at 418. Pretty high number for the Big Daddy forecast, which is my own indicator. And I said if the SMI, Stochastic Momentum Index, which is this indicator, if this number right here got between 70 and 80, which you can see today it's at 63. Now, last Friday it was 58, so it's gone up. So that's what tells me there may be a little bit more in this. This could be the high for a while right here, which topped out at 43.05, call it 43.06. But there may be just a touch more in this before this starts to pull back. We still may get up into here and get to this 4327 number. Very possible. It's still possible just based on what I'm seeing here between the MACD. But with this little peak right there, I think if we get above 70, yeah, we're going to start seeing the price kind of stall and maybe pull back, but maybe not quite yet. Let's look at the trade of the day. So here on the futures for the 5-minute chart, which this is the 5-minute chart right here, which by the way, the 5-minute, 15-minute, and 1-hour charts all get streamed live to my members 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So they get this chart streaming live, okay? And the real trade to me that stood out, and I'm going to talk about why this trade is really super awesome. And you want to look for this if you're a member, okay? If you're a member, just pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. Or if you want to become a member, okay? But look at this alert right here. This was this little yellow triangle. This alert goes to the Discord server, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. But there's 2 reasons why this really stand out. First of all, this happened at about maybe 5:15. Yeah, 5:15 this morning. So definitely pre-market, but if you're up early. But there's something that really stands out about this. First of all, it was really the lowest point of the night, right? Well, at least since about 2:30. And look at this, right at the bottom of the SMI. This alert came right at the bottom. Also at the bottom of the Big Daddy. See how they're, especially the Big Daddy's down here in negative territory below this line? And the SMI is too, just a little bit in negative territory down here. That's really important. Now I want you to pay attention to this dot right here. This is a divergence dot, and when you see a divergence dot right at the bottom of a valley like this in the SMI, sometimes it'll show up in the Big Daddy, but usually the SMI, you want to really pay attention to that. You get an alert, you get a dot, you get a really deep negative territory SMI and Big Daddy like that, oh yeah, this is usually a really good indication price is going to go up, and it did. Look at this, it went up. Probably went up a little over 5 points, and to me that really was the trade of the day. As it peaked up here and you got some divergence warnings up at the top, just get out of the position, let it kind of run its course, right? And I think as soon as I saw this MACD right in this area starting to get positive again, spread that out a little bit. See how it started getting positive right there? Just starts getting positive, right? You can see the SMI has been slowly moving up. We get into positive territory, probably about right here. Take the trade. And you get what? 4090 up to about 4300. Another 10 points. So about 5 here and 10 there. 15 points. Not bad on a day like today that was, kind of a small range day. All right, it wasn't a huge range day. 25, 30, 35 point day maybe total. So if you're getting 15 to that, pretty good. You're getting almost 50% of the range in trading. That's really awesome. So over here on the Discord server, this is where all the services take place for the members. And I want you to pay attention just so we can talk about that 5:15 alert that showed up on the streaming charts for the members. Here it is right here, came in at 5:16, 1 minute later, the 5-minute alert right there. All members are doing is they're coming here, they're right clicking on the label for the S&P 500 alerts, coming down on the notifications. Most of them are probably clicking all messages. That's what I do. Works out really great. Also, members, if I happen to like trade commodities, so do some of the members. So if you want to trade gold, you get alerts there. Crude, the top 30 stocks for the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ are in this channel. And then for those that want to do swing trades, because I do some swing trading myself, you get those that happen in the daily alerts. All right. So if you like everything you're seeing in this video, okay, click on the link in the description or the first comment of this video on YouTube. It's going to bring you to Get a Server. You click on server subscriptions. You're going to get this page right here. $7.99 is a really good value for all the alerts that you just saw. Plus, you get everything you're seeing in this rectangle right here. Everything in here. Okay. Now, as you're watching this YouTube video, this goes out to everybody, both members and the general public. So that's available for everybody. Everything else in here is members only. I talk about the streaming charts that the members get, the alerts all the members get, S&P 500, plus there's daily here. You get daily alerts as well. We talked about that. Top 30 stocks, there they are. You can just pause this video and look at everything that comes with the membership. Premium symbols. So every day I have a logic set, an algorithm that goes out and grabs the symbols, okay, for futures, optionable stocks, industries, and shorts. Recently I made a trade for, I think it was the 10-year yield futures, and made over $1,000 on that. Have a short position on this also right now for the yield, 10-year yields, because I think they're going to pull back. They had a 2 little day bounce, and today I noticed it looked like they're getting ready to pull back, so I got another position right there. That comes from the Premium Symbols channel that I just showed earlier in the video. Okay, just for members, or even if you want to become a new member, I'll put out nightly emails with the S&P 500 chart that gets attached to the email. I'll give my comments, and I mock up the chart on what I think the S&P 500 is going to do. For members right now, if you're already a member and you want to get the nightly email and you're on the Discord server, make sure you put your email address in the email only channel. Okay, I'll pick up that email and you'll start getting the nightly emails. That's really important if you want to get the nightly emails, okay? Hope you really liked the video, everybody. Again, if you want to join, just click on the link in the first comment of the YouTube video. Happy trading, everybody. We'll talk to you all real soon again next time.